The Strongest Battlegrounds is a great game, but has some very dark lies that has been going on for almost one entire year. And it's these new leaderboard players that have done insanely dirty strategies just to get their name on top of a podium. And some even go as far as forcing people in real life to get them kills. And we'll get to the insanely dirty tactics the number one guy uses that is completely messed up. But we need to talk about number 5, since he's gained 62,000 kills within just a couple of months. And that number 5 player was recently exposed by Flores, so shout out to him. And you guys see, it's physically impossible, says nobody can do 62k how Ryan does that. And most of the Strongest Battlegrounds community is right now confused on how Ryan the Great earns so many kills so fast. And that's because he didn't rightfully do it. But as you guys see, it says same kid who was pleading in my DMs trying to convince me that he's not cheating in kills. And as you guys see, Ryan is saying I don't ult farms if you think I do. He says how I get so many kills is because I have no life and I just do Geno spam all day. And I just hate getting called a fraud. Now I don't know who this Ryan guy is, but he is definitely a fraud. And I'll show you guys some of his gameplay later on to prove it, but the math just doesn't add up. How in one season this man got so many kills. And let's just say that the average kill takes about 15 seconds to do, which I think is very fair no matter who you are using. And I think that number average out ultimates also, which means he spent almost 1 million seconds playing Strongest Battlegrounds in 2 months. Now counting that he needs to eat, sleep, and rest in order just to stay alive, which makes me think that all the numbers are capped. Even though his avatar says life is Roblox, no one can physically play that much without kill grinding. And by the way, kill grinding is where all these top players, and I mean every single one of them, pays people in order for them to just kill farms and give people money for it. And if you guys think one of these guys are safe just like number 1, I'll prove later on why they're not. But Ryan the Great wanted to show that he wasn't a fraud, so we're about to see his PvP skills. And they sure might actually interest you, because they are complete cap. As you guys see in almost this whole entire video, Ryan has been low and has been getting beat up pretty much the whole entire time. I mean, just look at this, bro. He's getting absolutely beat up even though that he is supposedly the number 5 best player in the world. And since all these guys have 100,000 plus kills, I expect you to be some of the greatest players ever on mankind of the planet, bro. Because you just have so much practice with just a couple of characters. So I mean, when he's losing all of his fights just like he did right there, I don't believe that he actually earned them all just by killing people in public servers. Which definitely makes this guy a fraud just so he can get on the leaderboard. But he is nothing compared to the next one or the number 1 guy. But now we're going to talk about Keem, who's a 23-year-old that has done some ridiculously crazy things. And if you guys don't know, he was the former number 1 guy and he's now number 3. But he pretty much started the trend on farm killing for money. Now as you guys see, some of the people that he got used by says that he also pays people to let him get them kills. Just like I told you guys earlier, almost all of these guys pay to get their kills. But the amount that he gives people is almost shocking. And it's pretty much free labor. And that's because my boy Keem right here pays 122,000 Vietnamese dong per 100 kills. Now you guys might think that that is absolutely amazing, but you would be terribly wrong, because when you type that into here, you notice that they're only getting $8, which is absolutely low rate. Now I understand in Vietnamese that that is still probably a lot of money, but there's a crap ton of evidence that he pays people in order for these kills. As you guys see, 2 people are literally talking about how many Robux or money does he pay you. And this guy right said, he said 100 kills for $0.5, bro. That's not a lot though, so I quit. So that's the insane thing too, is that he doesn't even pay in cash, and that he literally pays in Robux, which is mind-blowing to me on how people even agreed to it in the first place. But yeah, you could pause and read all of the rest of the info. And as you guys see, this is live footage right here of someone defending him in order for him to stay alive, which is just so sad to see, just for him to get a nice little leaderboard name on top of here. And if you still don't believe that he kill farms, let's go see his PvP, and it sure should be good since he's near 200,000 kills and is dressed like a cute Tatsumaki. But as you guys see, he 1v1 my boy Lord Haven and got pooped on insanely. As you guys see, Lord Haven just finished him off, and he was literally near full health. And I mean, it just kept going and going until he got literally 5-0'd. And that's when people started to realize that these guys are all frauds, when their PvP skill doesn't match all the kills that they have on the board. And I mean, I wasn't kidding, it was literally 5-0. And I'm not gonna lie, he was getting beat up by every single player on YouTube, bro. It don't matter if you're Mango Pool making Gyat Smash Tatsumaki moves, he would still probably lose, which was the final stack to finally cancel him. And he respectfully gave up his position, which I completely respect. But unlike the #1 guy that has been secretly avoiding it, but using kill farms in much worse tactics in order to get his kill. But right before we get to the dirty tactics of Jack, make sure you guys like and subscribe and comment so I can give away game passes. And let's just give it to a random fan right now. Boom, there we go. Now, Jack's dirty techniques have been lying in front of us the whole entire time. And that's because him and Keem are literally best friends. And that's literally not a joke, bro. Look, they're right here together. And their skill levels are both insanely mid. Now, I'll show you more and more dirty tactic he's done in his PvP. But you guys better have high expectations for him since he has 200,000 kills. Which is 3 million seconds of killing, by the way. Which is almost 1,000 hours. And remember, Strongest Battlegrounds has only been out for 1 year. So Mr. Jack over there is looking mad suspicious. And for some reason, he has fooled the whole entire internet into thinking that it is real. So let's take a look at his PvP against Holy Grail, who's just a YouTuber that just plays the game for fun. He doesn't even take it that seriously. And I mean, look, he's getting absolutely pooped on right now by Holy Grail, which is absolutely insane. Boom. Yo, he's getting 4-0'd. And look, his health is almost at full HP too. There's no way you have 200,000 kills and you're getting 4-0'd by YouTubers, bro. That just doesn't happen. Which obviously means that he's kill farming and that this isn't a legit thing. I mean, he then 5-0'd him, bro, which is insane, but it wasn't his servers. Now, when they switched back to his server, Jack did 5-0 him. So I think they have some kind of insane ping difference, which means they live across the world. And we saw what Keem did with Vietnamese people. I mean, Jack can be doing the same thing somewhere on the other side of the world too, since Holy Grail I think is just somewhere within the western side, which would make sense why these guys are friends. But Jack has not only lost once, he's lost multiple times even recently within the last 3 weeks. And in his server, my boy Aaron here literally 3-0'd him. And I'm not trying to be rude, but Aaron isn't the greatest, strongest Battlegrounds player I've ever seen. I mean, he's definitely one of the lowest out of all the YouTubers. And yet Jack is still losing to him when he's even flexing that he's near full health, bro. I mean, this doesn't happen a lot, which obviously leads to Jack using people and paying them for his kills. But guys, at the end of the day, it's literally just leaderboard numbers and we gotta stop trying so hard. But if you guys really want to see who the true best player is in all of Strongest Battlegrounds, click this video right here and join the Discord. And peace out, boys, and see you guys in the next one.